Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Leena, and I hope that you guys are doing well. Um, Thank you for your love and support on the channel. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. And for details regarding personal bookings and the link to my other channel, you can find all of that in the description box of the video. And please be aware of the scammers in the comments. So I'm back with another reading. This is going to be a coffee cup reading, and the options are right in front of you. You can choose as per the cup that you feel most drawn to, or you can choose as per the lip shade that you see in front of you. I will show you one by one the options up close, starting from the left. This is group number 1 with the yellow cup, and this lip shade. The shade name is Bite. That's the name of the shade. I hope this will focus. It's Bite. All right. Group number 2, blue cup with the shade. That's called Grind. They have interesting names. This, by the way, this is an Indian brand, which I absolutely love. And group number 3, that's going to be your cup, and that's your shade. That's called Wet. All right, so that's the shade. All right. So if you need a moment, you can pause the video as you would like, and then accordingly select the option that you feel most drawn to. And in the timestamps, I'm going to write the name of the shade so that it's easier for you to pick. Accordingly, choose whatever you feel most drawn to. If you want to watch the readings of more than one group, please feel free to do that and take what resonates more with you. All right. So, going to start with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. Whosoever chose the yellow cup or this particular lip shade, that the name of this is Bite. That's going to be your reading. As I was starting your reading, I saw a lot of orange in my vision, and then I saw carrots, and I saw the bird parrots as well in my vision. And with that, I had a feeling of getting recognition in some sort of creative work, achieving some sort of milestone or marking something, an achievement, some sort of recognition that you're getting in some sort of creative work, someone appreciating you, someone sending you like an applause, recognition, something on those lines. That is what I see. I also see the number 89 that could hold some significance to you. Okay, so I'm starting with the cup, and of course, we will be moving on to the cards as well. So let's see. Hang on. Okay. While I was looking at this figure, it reminded me of the Lover's card in the tarot, which is also taking me to the message that you finally making up your mind to do something. You finally decide to put your foot down. It's more in the way like you finally decide to act on something. I'm also getting Jeshtha Purnima, which is basically the full moon that happens in the month of Jeshtha month as per the Hindu calendar, which I think falls. It marks the end of May and the starting of June. That period is called the month of Jeshtha. As per Hindu calendar, the full moon around that time is gonna be significant to you. Wow, okay. I got the vision of like a ring fire, like someone is jumping from that ring of fire. Like, they used to show us in older times, like when we were kids, when you go to see a circus or something, they would have plays where like someone is jumping from that ring of fire. Oh, that is interesting. It gives me the idea of like it's connecting me to that message of you finally decide to act on something because you are done calculating the risks. You are done, sometimes we take a lot of time before we put a step forward. We want to calculate the risks. We want to see, okay, how is this decision going to affect me? Adding all the pros and cons, consequences. So I'm getting this idea that you finally decide to act on something in the next couple of days. You finally make up your mind. I'm also getting the number 23 and 32, like the mirror image 23, 32. That could be significant. It can be someone's car number, someone's PO box, something like that. Just a confirmation sign. I also see a mountain goat very evidently here. Like it literally reminds me of a mountain goat. Mountain goats are often associated with the idea of like something very rare. It's not something very usual you would come across, but a rare opportunity. Hmm. I also see the feet of a duck in my vision. I don't know what that means. I'm literally seeing the feet of a duck. I don't know what that means, but maybe this is a confirmation sign for someone. I also see a black Labrador in my vision. I don't know if someone's pet is not well or someone's pet is not keeping well, or maybe this is someone's pet from the other side. They're sending you love. They have an unconditional love towards you. They just want to remind you that they always would love you like that. A lot of love that they are sending to you. Hmm. I see. I'm hearing the term rare sighting. Rare sighting. I'm not sure in what context this is talking about. But the idea that I can draw for now, because sometimes maybe I get a message and then it clicks after a while. Okay, this was the reference. So for now, the idea that I'm getting from this channeled phrase, rare sighting, this could actually indicate you end up meeting someone you were not expecting at all, running into bumping heads with someone, or maybe you end up literally seeing something at a particular place that you never expected, something like that. A rare sighting. Hmm. I'm getting the reference to god Horus, as per Egyptian mythology, like Horus. Protection. I'm also getting the vision of goddess Saraswati. Saraswati is the mother goddess of wisdom, knowledge, creativity. I do feel there is some sort of blessing when it comes to a creative endeavor. I do feel there is a blessing when it comes to something creative that you're trying to do, maybe on the sidelines as a side thing. For some of you, this could be a blessing in some sort of publication that you're about to make, writing some sort of research paper, Maybe a book even. Okay, you see a blessing in that. Some sort of help that is given to you when it comes to writing something, publishing something. Okay, again, this is not about everyone. It can be specific to only a couple of people. I'm also getting the word reservation. It's like you're getting the benefit of some sort of, um, maybe you end up getting some sort of discount or benefit or something like that while you are applying for a job, or maybe you are, it's like you get a benefit there. Okay, I'm also getting some message on those lines. I'm getting OZ. I'm not sure what that means. OZZY. I don't know if this is someone's name or just a word of a reference for someone. Um, Again, I'm also getting the date very specifically, 14th of December. That could be a confirmation sign for someone watching me. Um, Maybe some of you, maybe for someone, this is the date when you lost someone very close to you. This could be the death anniversary of someone close to you, a past loved one. I'm getting this message so specifically. The alphabet A could be significant. Hmm. Of course, if something catches your eye, please take that as a personal message to you. Um, I'm getting the vision of an electric eel, the fish. Maybe you can dig a little deeper there, what meaning it holds. It can be a personal message to someone. Um, okay, so let me get you cards. Just allow me a moment. All right, group number one, we are starting with your cards. So let's go ahead, starting with the oracle messages. Oh, that wants to come out. I'll take that. So I'm starting with the oracle messages, and then accordingly, one by one, I'll be taking the tarot cards. Starting with this, we have Strange Valentine, Love is Strange, number 27. Beautiful. Then you have, oh my God. I think I already gave you this message with the beginning of your reading, some sort of recognition, milestone being achieved. You have got victory, number 44. That's the flower nasturtium. Okay, seeing this flower could also be a sign to you, confirmation sign in the next couple of days. You have got math, number 20, cosmic justice. Of course, you are getting justice, and your share of victory. You have number 22, Nefertum, renewal and rebirth. That is amazing. Okay, let me arrange this quickly. I love this card. The energy is for sure very amazing when it comes to your next 10 days. Um, the significance of blue lotus, let's go ahead and see. I'm getting the vision of a broken necklace, like a broken, e- the necklace broken, something like that. Maybe you have recently broken one of your neck pieces, your necklace or something. That will be a confirmation sign again. Wow. So you have got the Page of Swords, the Emperor. Love this. And bottom, you have the Ten of Cups. Wow, I love this group one. The energy is amazing for you guys. If specifically you are someone who is associated with online business, you're doing something online, please expect amazing progress in your work. And you remember I said you while doing the coffee cup reading, I do channel something related to writing. Notice the guy, or I mean the figure in this card, it's literally writing something. Okay, so there is some sort of progress there, some sort of recognition, specifically if you're associated with a work like that. Thank you, spirits. Oh my god, I love that. How many times? Nine of Cups. Love this energy. You also have the Ace of Swords at the bottom, which is again the card of communication and victory. Um, it is coming up with the combination of Nine of Cups, and this definitely goes to show there is some sort of wish fulfillment when it comes to communication, when it comes to whether written or verbal, there is a wish fulfillment in communication. For some of you, this could be about receiving a revert, or basically getting a reply that you have been waiting on for such a long time. Okay, and I'm very specifically getting the time 1:44 a.m. I'm not sure if that is significant. That time could be significant. You have got Knight of Cups, and then you have got again the Six of Cups. Wow. um I'm also getting this energy of like getting a communication from someone you thought are like a, a person, an opportunity you thought was long gone or is completely shut. Then I feel this is not the case. It's returning. Some sort of communication that's happening, which will turn out to be your wish fulfillment. You thought things are done, it's a dead end situation, but I don't think so. The reason why this card of Strange Valentine came out, um, in unexpected ways, you're gonna connect, or for some of you, reconnect with someone under very unexpected circumstances. There could be very unexpectedly a communication happening here, which ends up connecting you to a particular person of significance. There could also be words of apology being extended. There could be an apology that happens. Yep. The Fool. Oh, yeah. A completely new journey to be to begin. Sorry, what? I'm sorry, I fumbled that one. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. It does show a new emotional beginning for many of you, for sure. Things seem to be moving in a very positive direction, especially when it comes to your personal life, when it comes to your emotional side of things, connection, relationships, friendships. There's definitely a positive shift that ways. there is some sort of renewal and rebirth in a particular connection that's happening, or a connection to a particular group of people. Yeah. I would like to clarify the Nine of Cups again. Please, spirits, can we get more specific details with regards to this Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups. What? Are you serious? Oh my God. Dude, this is so clear as day. I mean, I just said this. The Nine of Cups is being clarified by the Two of Cups. It's like you finally decide. You remember I told you the particular vision that I got of a person jumping through that ring of fire. You finally decide to give love a chance after all. Okay. So Nine of Cups clarified by the two. Oh my God, I love this. I think it's clear as day. I don't need to clarify this anymore. Um, I'll take the last set of cards. Just give me a moment. So I'm gonna be using, I was guided to use this deck of cards. I'm taking one from this. Let's go ahead and see. I hope that's one. Okay. And then a couple of cards from the tea leaf. I love these cards. Very specific messages. Okay. Oh my God, that's too many. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'm starting with this one. You have got Shiva's grief. Oh, this is intense. I hope that's focusing. I will go ahead and definitely read this from the guidebook. I would love to do that. Just allow me a minute. So we have. Please allow me a minute. Shiva's grief. On being severely humiliated by her parents for being married to the ecstatic Lord Shiva, Princess Sati jumped into a fire and died. When Shiva learned of her death, he was devastated. He expressed his grief as a thundering rage and threatened the destruction of the whole world. Lord Shiva carried Sati's dead body over his head and danced the fierce Tandav dance that shook the edifice of heaven, hell, and earth. Lord Vishnu intervened and, using a divine weapon called the Sudarshan Chakra, cut Sati's body onto 51 parts. That was the only way to make Shiva let go of her dead body. As her charred body parts lay strewn over a vast region, Shiva painstakingly created a holy spot at each of these places, but he still wouldn't come out of his grief. Even when Sati was returned to Shiva in the form of Parvati, his grief did not allow him to recognize her. The god of love, Kamdev, tried to shoot his arrow to assist their love story, but Shiva was so attached to his sorrow that he incinerated Kamdev for trying to pull him out of his grief. It was Parvati's love and persistence that finally allowed Shiva to believe that Sati had really been returned to him. Oh my God. I feel so overwhelmed reading this. Um, this definitely shows that there is a recognition of soulmate, there is a recognition of love. For many of you, it's about you finally decide to let go of what has been in the past and start a complete new journey when it comes to your love life. You finally have that realization to give love a chance. Oh my God. Thank you, spirits, for that beautiful message. You have valley, deep personal strength, and peace that assure success. You have got money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find. Again, another confirmation, a blessing in your creative endeavor. Wow, bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. This is literally confirming twice. A blessing in your money, blessing in your career. Oh, come on, man. There's back to back amazing energy. Horseshoe, good luck. And then you have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So do keep in mind an older woman could be of significance to you when it comes to this money energy, receiving help and things like that. So group number one, that is your reading. Thank you for watching. I will see you again with another topic, another video. Please take good care of yourselves and bye-bye. Hello, group number two, whosoever chose this blue cup or this particular shade, grind, this is going to be your reading. So as I was starting your reading, I saw 8, the number 8, 5 times. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So that is an important sign, of course, and a good one to start with. I was also getting the word impending, and that word gave me the reference to the message that some of you are able to pay off some sort of like impending debt, loan, interest charges or something. You're able to clear off something that was owed, or you're able to get paid yourself for something that was owed to you. So there is a clearance, some sort of check clearance, or something that was owed is basically paid off, whether it is from you or to you, again depending on your personal situation. I am getting the alphabets L and J. That could be significant to someone. The number 5 specifically. Okay. So I also see glasses in my vision. I'm not sure if someone is getting some sort of eye test done, or you're just getting a new pair of glasses, just a confirmation. Oh, I love that. I'm getting someone is about to receive a gift of, like, someone is getting a watch as a gift, or you're gifting someone a watch. Um, I'm getting this idea of freedom. I see horses in my vision, which I always associate with the idea of freedom. You're finally free of something, some sort of contract, some sort of, like, I don't know. It basically gives me the idea of there are no longer restrictions. You can now do your thing. For many of you, this could be a contractual or some sort of legal restriction that you're no longer a part of. It's like you have an exemption now, or you, just because you cleared off your debt, or just because you cleared off something, you did your thing, so now you're free to do whatever you want. There's some sort of freedom. um, for some of you, this could also mean you're selling off something old, some sort of like car, asset, something that you're selling off, and you finally are like, okay, I got rid of this. There could be something like that. You're finally selling off one of your asset, something that was bothering you for a while. You close the deal finally. Um, okay. I'm seeing a platypus in my vision. I'm not sure why. Just allow me a moment. Let me Google it. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I'm not. Platypus, what does it signify? Uh, in Australian Aboriginal culture, often representing a bridge between the natural and the spiritual realms, it symbolizes the Great Spirit's creation of diverse animals and importance of respecting the nature's wisdom. Oh, okay. Hmm. Change and transformation and interesting. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm getting five gates and I'm getting 5A. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe this is someone's flight gate number or what. Interesting. Okay. 5A. Hmm. I'm hearing Tiamat. 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 Tiam. Okay. I'm seeing the eye of a serpent. Um, I'm specifically seeing the eye of a serpent. Mm, that's giving me the idea of like seeing something beyond the usual vision, seeing something beyond which is not which is not visible from the normal eye. It's like you are getting the, for many of you this could be literal, as in your psychic gifts are expanding, you are able to see and sense things that you are obviously the gift of seeing is expanding for many of you. And I also have a feeling some of you, there is something about seeing beyond what meets the eye. For many of you, this could indicate getting information or getting some facts and figures checked, which originally you didn't have access to, or you were ignoring it, or it was literally in front of your eyes, but you were not able to see it. Something like that. Okay. Wow. It's like you're catching the hint. You are finally seeing it. Hmm. Okay. I don't see a lot happening in the cup, to be honest. Hmm. I also see someone finally cutting their hair short. Maybe you're deciding to cut your hair short. Um, could be very specific to only someone here. The alphabet H could be significant. This looks like a lobster's claw, like a lobster's claw sort of thing. Hmm. It's giving me the idea of like uh, finally cutting the cord with something, cutting cords, finally freeing yourself from something. I'm also getting the date 22nd, 22 of any month. 22 could be significant. I'm also hearing Justine, the name Justine. Okay, so hang on. All right, so we are starting with the cards. Thank you, spirits. Okay, thank you, spirits. Oh, so I'm starting with the oracle and then we will move on to the tarot. Starting with this one, we have Which at the end of the world, number 45, an important end, a new beginning. Wow, this is literally resonating with the message I gave you. Cutting cords, finally free of something, end of something. Number 45, another confirmation. You have got Rukmini's prayer. I'm going to read the guidebook on this one to get more specific. Vitality, fig, number 32. Beautiful. I'm getting the sign of Taurus very specifically. Neckbet. What? Hang on, dude. Was it your group or was it group one? I'm sorry because I channeled the things I don't remember, of course. There is a mirror image 3223. I channeled this. I do remember. I don't know if it was your group or group one. Again, the number are here 3223. That's a confirmation. Protection with neckbet. Thank you, spirits. I'm gonna read this one. Where is it? Okay, so we have Rukmini's prayer once to show her love and devotion to Lord Krishna. Satyabhama, one of Krishna's wives, decided to give away wealth equivalent to his weight. Krishna agreed to be a sport and sat down on one side of a balance weighing scale. Satyabhama gathered all of her wealth and placed it on the other side of the scale, but it wouldn't budge. She pleaded and got the wealth of all of Krishna's wives. Still, the scale wouldn't move. Finally, she asked Rukmini, whom Satyabhama had always been jealous of, especially because Rukmini was his favorite wife. Rukmini took a single leaf from the sacred Tulsi plant, holy basil, in her hand, prayed with all sincerity, love, and devotion, and placed it on the scale. The scale immediately became so heavy that even after removing all the jewels from it, the leaf continued being heavier than Krishna. So, the message here is your prayers are being answered and God loves you. You're a spiritual being in human form. Enjoy the material pleasures of this life as a responsible spiritual being would. The time for balancing your life is upon you. The universe assists you in your efforts. Wow, beautiful. We are going ahead with the tarot. So let's see, what's the message? I already see the 10 of Wands at the bottom. The end of a cycle is very evidently showing up in your reading. Okay, let's go ahead. The month of June is definitely going to be significant for you when it comes to I'm also getting you're manifesting some sort of travel opportunity, specifically in the month of June. The reading is starting with 2 of Wands. Finally, prayers being answered. Wow, dude, look at that. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. You finally have the resourcefulness to step into something new. You finally have that, what you have been seeking, so that you can move forward. For many of you, this is related to some sort of movement or travel opportunity, I feel. It could also mean clearance of documents, maybe getting approval, visa, something like that. It's like a green signal. Oh, that flew out of the deck, 2 of Swords. Interesting. Blue flowers could be significant. My eyes immediately were like hung up on this. Blue flowers. Seeing them could be a confirmation sign. Yeah, the delay was for your good. That is what I channeled. 7 of Wands. You are being blocked on purpose. Hmm. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. You finally have the key. Oh, two cards fell out. You have the Knight of Wands, and finally you have the Judgment. Yeah, it's about time. This is so evident from your reading, and you can finally move forward. Knight of Wands. Can you get a clarity on this, please, spirits? What is this Knight of Wands about? Can we get a clarity on that? Okay. You have got Page of Cups. You have got Eight of Wands, swift action, swift movement, and then you have Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Interesting energy. Whatever this area of your life, because it's a general reading where you are feeling nothing is moving yet, you have been feeling disappointed, bored, nothing happening, you do have a quick and swift movement in that area of your life, all right? So that's your confirmation. And there's a revival, there is a new beginning, a complete new start. And let me take these cards as well, the final set of cards. We have 1, 2, 3, and 2 from this one. Oh, that is interesting. So you have got Dragon, be aware of self-delusion. You have got Happiness. You have got September. The time around September could be significant. You have got Victory in some endeavor with this V. And then you've got Kangaroo with unsettled times, need to plan ahead. For some of you, I'm getting this idea now with the Knight of Wands also being present in your tarot spread. Don't be very quick. Do calculate certain things before you make a move. Even though it's a green signal, even though it seems like, yeah, you're good to go, but do calculate some steps. It's giving me a feeling of like, don't overestimate some of your abilities. Make sure you calculate your risks before you make that particular move, and be aware not to leak information is also something I'm getting. Keep it to yourself unless and until it's completely fulfilled and done. And yeah, because someone's jealousy might interfere, so be aware of that. um, just a reminder. Group number 2, that's going to be your reading. Please take good care of yourselves, and I'll be back with another video, another topic. Bye bye. Hello, group number 3, whosoever chose this cup or the shade of wet, this is going to be your reading. While starting your reading, I got the image of Ma Green Tara, and I also got the message of mastering something. It's like you're finally able to get the wisdom, or you're finally able to grasp and understand something beyond what meets the eye. It's making you a master at something. It's making you more. There's this underlining wisdom, like, represented by the high priestess or the Hierophant card in the tarot. The idea that I'm getting is of like mastering something, getting the crux of it. I also saw the vision of, like, I was getting a lot of food in my vision. I saw cheesecake, I saw like so many desserts, so many like food items in my vision, which kind of gives me the idea of living in the moment, like enjoying the present moment, literally celebrating the present moment. Uh, it's like you're letting go of the worry of what happens tomorrow, like mastering detachment in a way. The idea that I got before starting your reading, you're no longer attached to the result of something, or you're not letting yourself get into the expectations of something. You're rather enjoying what you have right now. You're enjoying the present moment. You're focusing on what you have at the moment. So that is one thing that I see while starting your reading. So I'm starting with the cup. And of course, we'll be moving on to. I'm getting the message of loyalty. Someone is going to prove their loyalty to you. I'm also getting the sign of Libra. This could be very specifically a person who has major Libra placements, or this could be you. I'm getting like someone is proving their loyalty to you. You are finally, it's like you have a glimpse of what this person really is like, what their character is really like. Interesting, by the way, to start with. I also see a rabbit here. Rabbit, of course, it indicates uh, a sign of good luck when it comes to your money. They're seen as a sign of good luck for wealth. Interesting. I'm also getting this the card of Six of Pentacles in my vision, which indicates help being extended, assistance being received, or you are in the position to help someone. Uh, Things like that. Okay. Equal give and take in some sort of way. I'm also getting the message of overcoming an obstacle. You are able to overcome something. Um, so don't worry, like, you will be able to overcome this. Very clearly, I'm getting this message. I'm getting the number 27 very specifically, and the alphabet P, alphabet A. Hmm. Um, I'm also getting this message of like someone is being humbled about you, like someone who was holding grudges, or someone who was trying to create obstacles on your path, someone who was trying to get in the way, or things like that, who was not wishing you well. They are being humbled. They are being humbled. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, this person is realizing that they should not mess with you or your energy. Someone is being like someone is getting a lesson regarding you. I'm getting alphabet A and B and E with that message. This could be the initials to their name, A, E, or B. I'm getting a recovery on your foot. With regards to your foot, maybe you had some sort of foot injury, some issues with your foot, skin issue, or something like that, especially when it comes to your feet. There is a recovery in that, or you would see things getting better like that. Okay. Maybe you're getting some sort of treatment done, or you're just getting something with regards to that done, and it shows you positive results. Interesting. I'm also getting someone getting their nose pierced or something like that in another couple of days. I'm also getting the number 23 very specifically. I'm also getting sold, the word sold. It gave me the feeling of like someone is able to finally sell their artwork. This could be a very specific message again. And right after that, I saw the vision of yellow flowers. So that is going to be your confirmation if you see yellow flowers. And if you're trying to sell your artwork, then yes, you will be successful in that. Um, this is so specific for someone. I'm getting 7C. 7C, that could be just a confirmation number sign for someone. I'm getting a Donald Duck. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe this is again another confirmation sign for someone. Donald Duck. Maybe you have been watching that lately. Um, oh, that was okay. I'm also getting the vision of excuse me. I'm also getting the vision of a bull. Um, Taurus energy. I'm also getting this energy of like you don't need to mess with this. Uh, like don't engage with this. You don't need to. Something like that. Yeah. The sign of Sagittarius. Hmm. Okay. So let me get you some cards. I'm starting with the oracle messages. So thank you, spirits. Some of you will get the urge to clean something around the house, maybe the southwest corner, or you are being like, maybe go check the southwest corner of your house, clean it. Some of you might get the urge to clean your closet and clear away the clothes that you no longer use. It's like inspiration to get rid of things that you no longer want to keep. I'm getting something like that. You might end up like selling your old stuff, maybe like a garage sale or something where you just end up selling your old stuff that you no longer use. Or you might end up helping someone do that, maybe helping one of your friends do that, clean their house and stuff like that. Okay. Thank you, spirits. I'm again hearing this message. You can trust them. I don't know. This is like I got this message while reading your cup that someone's loyalty will be proved to you. And again, I'm hearing this message like, yeah, you can trust them. Okay, I'm starting with your oracle messages and then we'll be taking the tarot one by one. Starting with this one, you have 44. Ushub, Ushuptis, seek assistance. Wow. You have got courage with number 13, time. Maybe someone gifts you something pointed like a knife or something. I saw a vision of like someone handing you over like a knife or a dagger. Maybe you're receiving a gift like this or someone is giving this to you. You have got Draupadi's wish. Wow, beautiful. I'll get the guidebook on this one. You have got number 2, fairy of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. For some of you, you are being asked to take a second opinion because Here you got the card of seek assistance, and now you have intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. So maybe you need a second opinion on something. So don't hesitate to seek assistance. I think this is the reason why I saw the Six of Pentacles card vision while I was reading from the cup. And the message again saying that you can trust this person. So whatever this person is giving you advice about, you can trust them. Amara, the Menihune Aloha Healing number 19. The date 19th could be significant. I'm getting this. Let me get the guidebook on, hang on, this one first. Draupadi's Wish. So you have, Draupadi's Wish. Arjuna, the third Pandava brother, had won Princess Draupadi's hand in marriage. When he, along with his new wife and his four brothers, returned home, their mother mindlessly instructed the five of them to divide equally amongst themselves whatever they had brought home. It is said that their mother's word was law, which even she herself could not back on, and thus all the five brothers were married to Draupadi. However, it is also believed that Draupadi, in her previous birth, had prayed for a man with 14 specific qualities, even when she was told it was impossible for a man to have all the 14 qualities. She was adamant on having such a husband for herself, and it is said that the qualities of all the five brothers totaled 14, giving her all that she asked for. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I'm not demeaning the story. It's just that, it's difficult to find someone with that many qualities. Okay. So the message here is you are blessed with infinite potential. You can be anything you want. Focus and channel your energies towards achieving what is most important to you. You have what it takes to get there. Make a wish. There's a reason why I channel this message of detachment and living in the present moment in your cup while I was doing the cup. Because I have a feeling you could be a person like, jack of all trades. You could be someone who's really good at so many things. So instead of identifying yourself with one thing, it's okay. Whatever you feel like doing in the present moment, that is what you are. Instead of focusing on achieving one identity, maybe you can be all of it one at a time. Okay. I would like to go with this one as well. I'm guided to. I'm going to read this from the guidebook. Let's get all of that what we have here. So, if the fairy of the divine hand has turned up in a reading, it is ever so likely you are being urged by friends, loved ones, or even your own self to more accurately estimate the power addictive behaviors and substances can have over you. You know how it is. You start having a piece of candy, some soda, maybe a little junk food, then before long you have more. Oh my god, dude. I did visualize a lot of food in my while I was starting your reading. I said that. So for many of you, this is about there is little reminder here to have a check on your habits. Okay, and as I'm saying that, I see the number 2222 in my vision, which is again the number of balance. So you need to achieve a balance in your consumption habits, not to overindulge. It may be another habit such as judging yourself or others way too harshly, thinking negatively, or giving up too early on exercise and good healthy practices that you are indulging in. Gossip too falls under the fairy of the divine hands domain. While it can be wickedly delicious, it always leaves such a sour aftertaste. So when she shows up, know that the true gift she offers is awareness of what you're denying. Don't ignore the fairy of the divine hand. Thank her for pointing out your addictive tendencies, acknowledge their power, and then disengage and find support for living in clear, bright ways that don't leave you feeling drained, disoriented, and disenchanted. I do have a feeling, I also got, since I also channeled this message of, you getting the urge to clean up your house or closet or something. It's like you are seeing an eye to eye in the mirror and you're deciding to stand your ground on what you need to change about yourself or you need to better about yourself. It could be your addictive habits, it could be anything for that matter. So the divination message here is stop right now. Your intuition, your inner sight, and clear vision. Wow. It's connecting the dots so well. The things that I visualized. So it is sending you a clear warning. A red flag has just gone up, and this is the time to stop, to look, and to listen before going forward. Your higher self, your clear sight, wants you to stop and think before simply taking this wonderful temptation someone is offering you. It may be in the form of a secretive relationship, junk food, alcohol at a party, sex before you're ready, or behaving in ways that are unsafe and disrespectful, speaking harmful words and thoughts that could scar people for a long, long time. This moment's indulgence could have long term repercussions that could lead you away from well being, clarity, and harmony. You know when this temptation comes that you do not need to flee, you do not need to indulge, and you do not need to curse and berate this lovely, very earnest fairy with her clear message to stop and truly look at what is taking place. You know you simply need to pause, be quiet and clear, and know now that one of your fiercest addiction is seeking you out and you are wavering caught in its delirium. This is not an opportunity to escape, it's your chance to break free. And the next card you had was number 19, that is the Aloha Healing Amara the Menihune. So Amara represents the spirit of the tropics. She is warm, sensual, sweet, and laden with gifts for you. She eats fruits and flowers and dances and sings the songs of her ancestors. She is laughter and fresh flowing water and hope and warmth. She's at home in the world outside, in a nature filled with sound of dolphins, the music of waterfalls, song of the warm breeze. There are also many sweet aromas when she comes to you, and she wishes for you to slow down and relax and to take your time and smell the frangipanis. There's no rush when Amara comes into your world. She knows that the while you feel rushed, you are not eating right. You're not eating right nor digesting. What the heck is happening here? I kept seeing so many food items while I started your reading, and this message of food keeps repeating. Some of you really need this is your warning, this is your sign to keep a check on your consumption habits. Nor digesting properly, not connecting deeply, nor sleeping well, not feeling fully. You're barely noticing the beauty of nature both within and outside of you. So it's time to treat yourself to some relaxation of the Hawaiian kind when she comes to visit and embrace the aloha spirit. So the divination message here is it is time to begin to eat more fresh fruits, drink healthful juices, smoothies, take dance lessons, have a tropical bath with flower petals, and bring the energy of a waterfall into your life. Kahuna massage body work is wonderful for you when Amara makes her gentle, powerful presence felt. She also responds well to dancing, joyful exercise, singing, music. Fresh fruits, fresh food, fruits, more raw food. You would definitely benefit from more sunshine, outdoor time. There may be relaxation and healing tradition within your ancestry to investigate. Take a vacation, journey to a soulful place. Holistic treatments will have appeal, as will natural alternatives. By taking this approach and devoting yourself to it, you can expect renewed health and a positive new attitude too. Above all, it's time to connect to the power of sunshine in gentle, soulful ways. Surfing and ocean swim will most be beneficial at this time. Wow, love it. Now I'm starting with your, ooh, this card is trying to come out. So, of course, Queen of Cups, connecting to your feminine energy, holding in regards what you really want to do and connecting it with that. Hmm, interesting. There needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance of your feminine and masculine energy because the significance here is she's holding a seahorse. Seahorse always indicates that you need to keep a check on your feminine and masculine aspect. Okay, if you are, if you're resting too much, if you're not taking much of action, maybe it's time to reset your routine and stuff like that. And if you are working too much, you're overworking yourself to the extent you are ignoring your health, then maybe it's time to check that. Okay, Four of Cups, of course. Hmm. You have got the Magician again. Wow. The significance of ducks, you can see ducks in the next couple of days. That is going to be your significant sign, confirmation sign. White butterflies. Let me see what else can we get. You have got the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Hmm. Wow, I love this. Yeah, there needs to be a balance. Okay, come on. So you have got the King of Cups. You have the both feminine and the masculine aspect. Look at that. As I said, there needs to be a balance. Okay, and you need to ask for help where you feel you need another hand. Please go ahead and ask for help. This is inspiring you to take help. Then you have the World Guard, and this is interesting. Hmm. I'll come back to this card. You have got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And then you have got Three of Cups. This idea of community, Three of Cups community, your social circle, the idea of it's like for many of you, maybe you feel that if I take a back seat, because the idea that I'm picking up from this energy is like, because you also have the Four of Cups card, you feel that no one will come to save me, but that's not the case. Do you realize this lady is I'll explain the symbolism in the card, the way I channel this message or the way I'm reading it. The girl in this card is sitting with her eyes closed, and she's not realizing that the duck is holding the umbrella to save her. Okay, like, so she's not realizing that this duck is literally helping her. For many of you, you think that if I take a back seat, no one is going to come around and help me. There's no one who can literally come and save me. Or there's no one literally I can ask for help. But that's not the case. It's only about expressing how you feel. I'm getting this message of it's only in your mind. It's only about your negative. There is a reason. I'm also getting this message of, when I'm looking at these, hang on, let me put that here. Now I'll show you something. When I'm looking at this card, it's also giving me the idea of stop thinking so negative that no one is going to come for you, no one is going to be seeking, or no one is going to help you. It's only in your head. You have to change this negative narrative that you run through your mind. You have to change these negative thoughts. It's only in your mind that no one is going to come for you, no one is going to like come to save you or something like that. You have to show the courage to ask for help. Okay, be courageous, go ask for help. If you think, you need to speak up, because sometimes things don't happen just because we don't speak up. So maybe it's time for you to speak up, and express how you feel. Look for someone you can trust, and say how you feel, because you never know how things can change. Okay, um, you will have the assistance that you need. And with the World Cup, with the World card coming up, it is also giving me the idea of your time is changing again with the Wheel of Fortune. It's only about time that you will have helpful people, you will have your tribe, you will have those kind of um, people around you who will have good interests. This is interesting. There's definitely the idea of making new connections, manifesting people whom you can trust and who will always be on the lookout for you, who will have your best interests at heart. For some of you, this could be a person in specific, because you also got the counterpart cards. So it's about finding that person who stands by you, okay? Things like that. So I'm going to take the last set of cards for you guys. I'm channeling Japan. Maybe that could be significant to someone. I don't know. I'm getting Japan. All right. So you have got, oh my God, are you serious? Oh wow, you guys, I mean, there is high chance that you are meeting someone who matches your crazy, for the lack of better words, who understands you, who is at the same emotional intelligence level as you, okay, with the Queen and King of Cups being here, and marriage. It's about a union where you can trust this person. I kept channeling this energy of you can trust this person. Spare heartache over what you no longer have. So you have to be ready, okay, to let go of the negative. Whatever happened. Let go of that. The It's about clearing out what no longer is needed. Leave that baggage. Flowers, happiness. Yeah, you deserve it. Trust it. Younger woman, dealings relationship with a younger woman. Okay, you have got haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay, and then you have dolphin. Come on. Financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. And you also got the card of karma. It's about getting your good karma back. Okay, amazing energy. I love it. Let me see if I'm missing something. Hmm. Show the courage. Show the courage to trust yourself and people around you, because it doesn't mean, if once you have been hurt in the past, doesn't mean everyone is the same. Sometimes you have to allow yourself, okay? There is a saying that goes like, putting the armor is easy, but removing that armor is tough. Letting go of your guards, letting go of your boundaries. It's being courageous to. Sometimes it is said, it's very courageous to love someone. It's an act of courage to love, because letting your guard down, showing your vulnerability, being vulnerable with someone at so many levels, it's not easy, of course. It's an act of courage. So universe is inspiring you to take a chance. Universe is inspiring you to allow yourself to feel it again, okay? And rest assured, the past is not going to repeat, okay? On this note, group number 3, I'm going to end this reading. Please take good care of yourselves and start believing in yourself, okay? You are best supported and universe is there to take care. Bye-bye.